Is this Irish?
It's U2.
Me too?
U2. They're an Irish band.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, this was written about an Irish conflict. This is from their first album, War.
Bloody Sunday.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
And the guitar. Ding, 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 ding. That's the way it plays. Ding, 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 like that.
Robbie says Aaron Lewis is a Patriot. He's a guy. He's a MAGA guy from Stained. You know, Aaron Lewis.
Yeah, Stained. I know Stained.
Tommy says John Bird Dropkick Murphys has some good Irish sounding songs.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Let's see. Jay, have you heard the rumors about Netanyahu dying in an attempt? There's also AI videos of him floating around. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. It's not true. He's not dead. Andrew, your green skid marks qualify as wearing green, says Jeff.
That's a good one. I like that.
Boomer says, wouldn't it be cool if Trump gets China to help us keep the Strait of Hormuz open and then send minesweepers and defensive ships over to help? That would be quite the accomplishment. There is no doubt about it. Jonathan says 100% truth about the Pepto. Tanya says, yeah, Pepto makes it darker. Kevin says, what's all this talk about poop? If I want to hear about chit, C-H-I-T, I will turn on CNN. Well, if CNN's your thing, knock yourself out, buddy. Caleb, if your poop is black, you probably need to see a doctor. Blood makes poop black.
Uh-oh.
Frosty says, hey now. See, this is why we listen. I just got in the truck and y'all discussing ish and its colorful properties.
You got one end to the other.
Dwayne says, Andrew, start taking a daily municipal shot of high-end polyphenol olive oil, and that'll help a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it will.
It's not olive oil. You can buy a bunch of over-the-counter. Either you have to get it like there's a place in Gadsden that sells it called King's Oil. It gets your ish together, says Tim. Dave says, John Bird called and got put on hold. Have an Irish bumper request. Find an instrumental by an Irish group, the Corrs, Corrs. Toss the Feathers. Studio version is best, or live version with Mick Fleetwood playing with them.
Ooh.
Bubba Rumble says, if Mudbud Andrew poops green today, does that count as St. Patrick's Day spirit? Patrick says, does O'Sherry's make a decent Guinness milkshake with chocolate ice cream?
Oh, man. But you know what?
I don't know, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, they probably would do it for you.
Mark says, beer cheese is awesome at O'Sherry. See y'all there. Donald says, it's usually on the app that it overmodulates, but it does it on every show, not just yours. Leslie says, OMG, that sounds so much better. It was really bad. Yeah, I was thinking it was on the app in particular. Walter Black stool is usually an indicator of blood. Check that out. Symptom of colon cancer. Okay, now we got colon cancer. Great. Thanks, guys.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
And Wanda says, the poop boy's right again. She likes to point out when we talk about
Quick, man. Let's get into some geopolitics. Quick.
All right, so we will. Trump right now is talking about how the media is not covering the Iran operation fairly. He is just now wrapping up his comments, and I was kind of watching it during the break. There was nothing brand new, just kind of an update as to where we're at. Everybody seems to be wearing a green tie, including Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance. They're all matching. That's kind of cool. I think they look spiffy. I think they look handsome. That's a handsome-looking group of men. No homo. No Diddy. Noto Roofing bringing you this part of the show, NOTO, roofing.com. With the wacky weather that we've had over the past few days, it seems like we're finally going to get a break. Looking through next Thursday, which would a week from Thursday, and it looks like clear skies for the most part. So that means now's the time to get that appointment. Free roof inspection, complimentary roof tune up, all from Noto, no strings attached. 205 848 2299. That's 205 848 2299. And online, notoroofing.com. All right, 205 545 9950. It's 205 545 9950. Oh, we'll get you in. Coming up tonight, again, O'Sherry Island Pub. John Bird plays you some Irish tunes. And I believe, John Bird, are we doing Irish tunes? When do you want to do those? You want to do those at 12?
Yeah, I was just gonna do. Excuse me. I was just gonna do one because I just learned them. I figured I would try them out on everybody, and then we've got the John Bird plays the guitar early on one. Yeah.
So you want to do 12, or do you want to do?
I mean, we can do them back to back, but maybe it's good if we do them separate hours so I can rest.
How about we do them? Yeah.
We don't even have to do it. We don't have to do it.
Let's do it 12:30.
Okay.
You want to do 12:30, and then people can comment, and then we'll go to John Bird plays the guitar at 1.
Yeah, that sounds
not
good.
Too close together.
That sounds good, Bakash McGorry.
All right. But you can see it live tonight, O'Sherry Island Pub. That address, by the way, 1095 Coosa Island Road, Cropwell, Alabama, is the address. 1095 Coosa Island Road. And once you get on the island there, you just go straight and stay straight. I made the mistake. I took a turn and I got turned around and all that, but you'll see it down there on the left. It's right past the boat rentals building. Have you been there yet, John Bird?
No, I haven't. I'm going sight unseen to set out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you'll see a boat rental place on the right side, and then right after that on the left is O'Sherry Island Pub. And it's a really cool spot, man. A lot of room. There's a lot of room there. So
yeah, y'all come on out. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good old time. Let's throw some headlines at you real quick and see what we got going on. Up first, Trump congratulated Venezuela on the World Baseball Classic semifinals win. So apparently, Venezuela does that mean Venezuela is now going to play the U.S. in the World Baseball Classic Championship? That's like the big World Baseball tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that works. I've never really kept up with it.
Yeah, but they got to watch out, man. Venezuela's got a really good team. Dominican Republic, believe it or not.
Have you been keeping up with it?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I do know about.
You're just saying traditionally they're good. Well, apparently Venezuela's never made it to the finals. And so this is a big deal for them. Trump sent them a shout out and said, says Venezuela beat Italy Monday night, prompting praise from Trump. In a seventh inning rally, Venezuela came back from a 1-run deficit after scoring 3 runs with 2 outs. Closer Daniel Palencia into the game, striking out the last 2 hitters. Venezuela will play its first World Baseball Classic final tomorrow night against Team USA at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, that's kind of I guess that's about as neutral of a side as you can get in the U.S. as playing it in Miami. You know, it's almost home turf for both teams.
Yeah, Miami.
This comes after U.S. forces invaded Venezuela on January 3rd. God, hard to believe it's been over 2 months ago. Trump chimed in after the win saying this. He said, wow, Venezuela defeated Italy tonight 4-2 in the WBC baseball semifinal. They're looking really great. Good things are happening to Venezuela lately. I wonder what this magic is all about. He says in all caps, statehood number 51. Anyone? President Donald J. Trump. So it's funny because that's really the first time he's mentioned that. You know, previously he suggested that Canada or Greenland would join the U.S. as the 51st state. More recently, he's been talking about Cuba. But he says, does Venezuela want to become the 51st state? Is anybody good with that? I mean, they're going to do it. Let's do it. Why not? There's a lot of oil we could take over. Luke's in Tuscaloosa. Luke, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Good.
Yes, sir. It's like I hope I didn't call the wrong number. I was just looking for a radio staffing position.
No, yeah, that's the wrong number. But
Thanks for calling, though.
But thanks for calling, buddy. I think do we have a number we could give him? Do you know?
I'm new here.
Hold on. Let me see if I can give you a number real quick. We just do a little bit of everything right here.
We're gonna get you a job now.
We're gonna get you a job right here. You
actually
you called this is the actual radio show, but we're gonna get you a job right here live on the radio show. So
that's awesome.
Call this number. All right, you gonna write this down?
Yes, sir.
And if this is wrong, I'm sorry. But 205-290-0288. So 205-290-0288. Try that.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so
buddy.
much.
Good luck, man. There's
all right. Take care.
That's the first time we've had somebody call and looking for a job.
Yeah. Well, I believe we are looking. Do have a position or two open in the sales
for account executives? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, Luke, on this St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Here's Bubba Rumble up next. Bubba, you looking for a job?
Hey now, you know what? I like his approach. Go straight to the source. That's creative thinking. Give that man a job.
That's the way to do it. I don't know that I've ever heard that before. Calling straight to the radio show to get a job. I like the initiative there.
That's the direct approach, and that's how real Americans do business.
That's right.
All right, so happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It's a kind of a big deal for us folks that have Irish lineage, which many of us do, because the Irish helped build America. They really did. They really did.
Yeah.
So anyway, no shortage of headlines to delve into right now, but the one that keeps kind of coming around full circle to me is that Euro douchebag Keir Starmer's hesitancy to help us with our conflict in Iran. And I think I could probably figure out pretty easily why.
Why is that?
That's because Britain's already been taken over by a radical Islamic fundamentalist, and he's got people to answer to over there. Look no further than Sadiq Khan as proof that Britain has already poured themselves out to the Islamic regime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those open border policies have really worked out for them. And I guess maybe politically it would be beneficial for them to side with Iran if they've allowed a lot of these Middle Eastern migrants to vote in their elections.
Absolutely. And, Britain's on its way to becoming the next Iran. And it's going to be up to the people to change the tide of where they're taking that place over there. We're right back to fighting the same factions that we were in World War I. This is the modern day iteration of the Ottoman Empire that we're dealing with here. And now you kind of come across the pond to America, and we got moron mom dummy, the mayor of one of our biggest cities right there in New York. Don't take that lightly, man. That's conquered enemy territory now.
Mm-hmm. It really is. And again, I go back to the sight of, all these when he had all the people in the governor's mansion on their rugs, and they were all sitting on the floor eating after Ramadan with their hands, or the prayer rugs out in front of the New York Fire Department memorial for 9/11. It's a weird sight, man. You can't help but look at that and be like, well, New York finally got conquered all these years later.
Well, they did, and it's also you're not being an Islamophobe by noticing that and having a problem with it, because this is a Christian nation. Hello.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't fitting to give none of that up to none of these people. So anyway, if you go throughout America, they have what they call their community centers seated in rural areas of America, trying to prey on the disenchanted people, oftentimes in low income and poor rural areas. And we've even got a community center right out here in my part of Arizona that has no business being here. Nobody wants it here, and that's part of their plan to strategically brainwash the youth of America into becoming these pro-Islam homos for Hamas type people, and it needs to be stopped.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you.
Anyway, more power to Trump. This deal in Iran. It's a problem that's needed to be taken care of for the better part of 50 years. He finally had the cojones to do it, and I think they're already defeated, including now that we have the cardboard Ayatollah as their leader. Like I was saying the other day, it doesn't seem like they have much of a bargaining position at this point. We don't even know if the dude's alive yet still, or maybe he's just hiding because he's got a case of monkeypox on his lips or something.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and we've got a lot of people in the conservative realm that are just completely against this, and in no way, shape, or form are they going to support it. And it's almost as if they convince themselves, and I think a lot of people do believe this, that that Iran posed no threat whatsoever. Now, these are the same people that have recently, over the past several months, consumed themselves with the topic of Israel. And we've all, I don't say we all, but I mean, some of us have beef with the Israeli government and the way they have conducted themselves over the years. And I do believe that they have taken advantage over the years of the relationship that they have with us. I think they've taken advantage of that in very big ways. But some people have gotten so embedded and ingrained in the topic of Israel that it has blinded them to what the threat from Iran actually was, and they don't believe that there was any threat whatsoever. And so we shouldn't be bombing them or anything. I mean, at the very least, you've got to be able to admit that they have the ability to strangle the world's economy with the Strait of Hormuz, at least to an extent, and that poses some problems, enough so to at least do something over there. But at the end of the day, I want to grab those people and shake them and say, listen, Donald Trump has not steered you wrong so far. How many times have people, and I'm strictly talking to conservatives, how many times have you gotten up in arms about a decision that Donald Trump made, and then when we get on the other side of it, you're like, well, okay, that worked out. It turned out fine. Nothing's going to change. He knows what he's doing. He's thinking 12 steps ahead. We're not just going in there to get into another endless war. We're not just going over there because Israel told us. This is a smart man. He knows what's going on. And if you can't trust the process, then I guess cry harder. I don't know what to tell you.
They just need to watch more Fox News and get their Reiner Report narratives every day. And then the panicants can panic while the rest of us can see the bigger picture here. And Trump has been very strategic. They're trying not to tear the whole country apart. And I'll tell you right now, if anybody ends up blowing up that Karg Island or whatever, it's going to be the Iranians as a last-ditch attempt to make sure to screw everything up. They'd rather have nobody get at that oil if they can't control it.
That's true, which, again, shows what kind of threat they are.
Absolutely. Just like Saddam did when they were pulling back out of Kuwait and stuff. They lit every oil facility on fire on their way out, and I would expect no less from the IRG and the cardboard Ayatollah.
That's right. All right, Bubba.
All right, cuz. I'm
out. The Ayatollah. Boy, there have been some really good memes come out over the past 24 hours now that we're hearing that the new Ayatollah is possibly gay. Not possibly, probably gay. There's a big difference. There's possibly gay and there's probably gay. You can say, somebody like, I don't know, Lindsey Graham. Is he probably gay? Is he possibly gay? No. Is he probably gay? Yes. Coming up next, John Bird's going to play you some Irish ditties. Well, no, I take that back. We said 12:30, didn't we?
Yes, one Irish ditty.
One Irish ditty for all of yous. And I think y'all are going to love it. You're going to love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Aye.
I'm going to keep reminding you, O'Sherry Island Pub tonight, 1095. What did I say the address was? Coosa Island Road.
Coosa Island Road.
Cropwell, Alabama. Y'all come out, hang out. I'm going to be there. John Bird's going to be playing at 6.
Johnny O'Carroll will be playing.
Johnny O'Carroll's going to be playing at 6. 62-year-old Johnny O'Carroll.
That's right.
And Trish and I will come hang out for a few as well. I'm not going to be out late because I got to put together a big show for tomorrow since John Bird's not going to be here. I can't BS about poop for 4 hours.
I know. Maybe I'll call in from the road.
You can't. Actually, that would be good if you did. What are you doing?
Oh, I forgot to trim my nails from last night, and one's like
I saw you chewing on them earlier.
Yeah, what I do is
you left your mic on. I could hear you chewing on them.
Oh, my gosh, that's disgusting.
But what do you do?
Yeah. I'm rubbing them against my teeth, and it smooths them out a little bit.
What?
Yeah, I got all sorts of tricks, man, playing on the road.
Wait, you're using your teeth as a nail file?
Yeah, because when you bite it, it's got kind of a jagged edge. So you just go here. I prefer the right tooth, but you can do either tooth. See? It works.
It sounds like it works. 205-545-9950. Oh, I got a cramp.
What's wrong?
I got a cramp in my leg. Oh, God.
Oh, dang. Come on, stretch it out and pull your foot towards you. Like, bend it towards you.
I actually was stretching to try to... Oh, no, I got a cramp in my other leg.
Bend it towards you.
Oh, God. I got to stand up. Oh, God. What just happened? Oh. I was stretching to get my pen that I dropped under the desk. I'll just get it during the break. Good Lord. Oh, that was bad. That was real bad. I'm going to have to do some stretches. I don't know what's going on. What do I need? Potassium to fix that? I don't have enough potassium in my life?
Yeah.
Oof. That could have been a disaster. Like, I almost fell in the floor because of that.
Yeah, that's part of my supplements that I take, and I haven't had any major issues in a while.
Tom's in Locust Fork. Tom, what's up, buddy?
Well, do you remember me from teaching Sunday school?
What's your last name?
When you was a wee feller at Locust Fork.
I remember being a wee feller at Locust Fork. What's your last name?
Hill.
Tom, yeah, of course I remember you. How are you?
I figured you. I'm doing great.
Good.
I just come up with a new name for the Iranian leader.
Okay.
Roosterfish.
Roosterfish.
Yep.
Is that, what do you think about that, John Burr? What do you think about Roosterfish?
I like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that, what's the backstory on Roosterfish?
I can't tell you. You got to figure it out.
Oh, I might have to Google that. Is that
I can't say it. I can't say it on the radio.
Oh, okay.
What is a rooster? What's a rooster called?
Okay, all right, I got the first part.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
Got it?
I got it. I'm a smart man.
Yes, you are. Love y'all show, Andrew.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Good to hear from you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Should I look up roosterfish on the Urban Dictionary?
No. Whatever you do, don't.
I mean, you would call. Hold on.
You can do it.
You want me to read it? It says. Oh no. Oh no, I can't read that. Okay, I get it now. I get it.
I had the safety dance standing by just in case.
Yeah, I can't really read that, but I'll screenshot it and send it to you. But yeah, roosterfish. I'm good with calling it. Roosterfish is radio friendly. There's also an actual roosterfish. Like my original Google search brought up, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, this is what a roosterfish looks like. You see that? Hold on, I'm trying to get it to focus. Focus.
Oh, I see. Because of the spines on the back.
Yeah, is that what
Look,
makes
look
it
like a rooster thingy.
Interesting. Huh. That's an ugly fish, though, for real.
Yeah, it is. I bet it's not good
But
tasting.
as we asked yesterday, if you're the Ayatollah and you're gay, do you throw yourself off the building, or like how does this work?
Yeah, there can't be any exceptions now.
And what do you say when you get thrown off the building when you're a gay person in Iran?
No, probably. Probably something like that.
Yeah, it would be something similar to that. All right, what do we got? Hour number 3 coming up next already? Wow.
Yes.
Flying by. Trump held a presser from the Oval Office yesterday as he signed an executive order putting J.D. Vance in charge of fraud. I'll talk about that next.